The Iowa Hawkeyes are officially headed to the Music City Bowl in Nashville. Find official bowl information, including air travel, motor coach, and land-only packages at HawkeyeSports.com/BowlCentral. Presented by Travel Leaders Destinations Unlimited, Iowa's official bowl tour.
On the Hawkeye Sports Network from Learfield, this is the Fight for Iowa podcast. Here's the voice of the Hawkeyes, Gary Dolphin.
Hawkeye women's swimming and diving looks to grab some precious points in the Cy-Hawk Series Friday night, hosting the Iowa State Cyclones at the Campus Recreation and Wellness Center. The $69 million facility that opened in 2010 has been a tremendous recruiting asset for Coach Nathan Mundt and his staff. In his fourth year and second stint with the Hawkeyes, Mundt led the program to a 5-5 dual meet a year ago and 2-1 presently. A very young roster is led by sophomore Olivia Swally of Johnston, who set a school record in the 400 IM at the recent Hawkeye Invitational, a time of 4:10:54. Divers Michaela Hubanks and Geneva Pauley have qualified for the USA Diving Nationals this weekend in Indianapolis. Hubanks won the 3-meter dive finals at the Invitational with a career best score of 3:58.10. For a program that was cut and then resurrected, Mundt says Iowa swimming and diving is quite the story.
She's an Iowa native right here from the Quad Cities over in Bettendorf, and it's just improved so much to see her, and just her year-to-year improvement has been off the charts. So we're so proud of Michaela. Being a senior in this program has just been phenomenal for us, and a proud Hawkeye.
A name that we've heard maybe more than the others, though, is sophomore Olivia Swally. We talked a lot about her a year ago as a freshman.
That's right.
She earned 3 victories against the Gophers, claiming victories in the 100 breaststroke, 200 breaststroke, and the 400 IM. And as she grows physically and mentally and gets stronger, she's going to be off the charts.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's what we set out to do, recruiting her again from the state of Iowa, over in the middle part of the state from Johnson. And she has really blossomed into a real contender in the Big Ten, and we think nationally as well in those events.
Talk about the rest of your depth.
Yeah, freshman Elizabeth Beam, freshman Rachel Dildine, and freshman Nora Kemp. So there's so many of those, along with Alex O'Brien, Olivia Frantum again from here in this state. All events really have to come together and really get after it.
Somebody who's not been, now the campus and wellness recreation center is as class as it gets in terms of facilities, right? It's right downtown here, just a couple blocks away.
It is.
Here in Iowa City. Tell us about that and what's that meant to your program and to recruiting.
Oh, it's fantastic. Like you said, Dolph, I say all the time, I really believe it's the premier, the finest indoor college facility in the country. Just to be in the heart of campus and location in a vibrant place such as the CRWC with so many students there every day that we get to see, it just had such great energy in that building. But to have the facility we do, just today we were talking with a couple programs that are here for the first time, and the first thing out of their mouth from the coaches was, "This is just a fantastic place." So we're really fortunate to have that, and recruiting, as fantastic as the pool is, we think that when we get them here on campus and can show them that, plus all the amenities that Iowa City and our athletic department has to offer, we have as good a shot as anybody to get them here and be Hawkeyes.
Man, that facility, I mean, I'm old enough to remember I used to go over and interview Glenn and Bob Ridds at the Fieldhouse pool that leaked, I forget what the number was, 50,000 or 5 million gallons of water.
It's still there.
A year. It's still there.
It's still running.
And it's still in good use.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And it was in an Olympic-style pool.
That's right.
It was originally built, the 1920s? Or
1927.
And it served as Olympic tryouts.
Yeah.
I mean, amazing. But it was time for a change. And
sure.
And it's fan-friendly. It's fan user-friendly, correct?
Oh, absolutely. Come on out.
Bleachers right up on top of the pool.
Yeah, we have at least, kind of an ode to the Fieldhouse. There's about 600 seats that raise right up on the competition pool right there, so you can come in and pack it up, and it's a loud venue.
There's no more passionate fan base than swimming and diving fans.
Oh, I tell you.
Just watch the Olympics.
That's right. Absolutely. We keep that energy going.
Hello, Iowa. Here's a promise. Wherever you are in this great state, University of Iowa Healthcare is here for you, even if you never walk through our doors. Educating, caring, leading research, sharing our expertise with all. Because we believe that UI Healthcare is here to make all of Iowa better. UI Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. Visit uihealthcare.org.
You might think Iowa grows corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa. Corn can even fuel your drive to watch the Hawkeyes play when you choose Unleaded 88. It's a fuel that's cheaper, cleaner, and greener. Plus, it's homegrown, making Unleaded 88 the clear choice at the pump and totally worth the hype. So as you head to cheer on the Hawkeyes this season, don't just fuel up. Pump it up with Unleaded 88. Find Unleaded 88 at a station near you. Go to iowacorn.org/88.
The silly moments, the proud moments, even the hard moments. They're what make life remarkable. And they're why Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield is here for every moment. Committed to making healthcare better, more affordable, with more choices for care. And service and coverage that give you peace of mind no matter what comes your way. So you can show up for every tender moment, every brave moment, and every wouldn't miss it for the world moment, knowing that Blue is here for you. Go to wellmark.com/every moment to find a plan right for you.
Something big is happening at Hy-Vee. We've just lowered thousands and thousands of prices on thousands and thousands of items in every aisle and in every department. Online, too. And on many of your favorite products, we've even matched prices with some of the biggest discount stores in the country. Because we get it, times are still tough. So we'll continue to work hard to bring you new lower prices on thousands of items. Things are looking different at Hy-Vee. Come see for yourself.
The Iowa Hawkeyes are officially headed to the Music City Bowl in Nashville. Find official bowl information, including air travel, motor coach, and land-only packages at HawkeyeSports.com/Bowl Central. Presented by Travel Leaders Destinations Unlimited, Iowa's official bowl tour.
This wildly changing landscape of college athletics, NIL, transfer portal, how does it affect swimming and diving?
You know, it's going to be very interesting to see how things shake out, especially with roster numbers. I think roster limits are coming probably next year. But I think as it comes to the Hawkeyes here, as we rebuild this program, I think we're in an excellent position to continue to add to our team. You've got a lot of teams across the country that may have more than that. So they're going to have to cut down to get to that number potentially. So we're in a really good position to continue to build and attract quality talent here to Iowa City.
Just in the last year, Iowa swimming and diving has combined for 23 top 10 performances in program history. Following the Christmas break, the Hawkeyes take to the road to face the University of Miami January 7th in Coral Gables, Florida. All the best to Coach Nathan Mundt and team in the new year. I'm Gary Dolphin. That's this week's Fight for Iowa podcast. Happy holidays from the Hawkeyes.
You've been listening to the Fight for Iowa podcast. Hawkeye fans, remember to hit the subscribe button on your favorite podcast app. Once you become a Fight for Iowa podcast subscriber, you'll automatically receive the latest episodes of the Fight for Iowa podcast, the Hawkeyes Voice podcast, Hawk Talk replays, exclusive game day content, and more. Until next time, on Iowa and go Hawks! The preceding has been a Learfield presentation on the Hawkeye Sports Network.